Welcome to Standing on Business with Eric Foss. I'm your host, Eric Foss. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Standing on Business with Eric Foss. I'm your host, Eric Foss. All right, guys, today I'm back. There's a little bit more mob news, and this is kind of personal because I know the guy personally. Mark Ryder, he was an associate of the Gambinos, and in his day, they say that, some people say that the King of New York was made after him or whatever. He was a large-scale heroin dealer, okay? Now, basically, Mark's deal was he was friends and very close with John Gotti, Angelo Ruggiero, everybody like that. So, if you guys remember back when them heroin indictments were going on, Mark Ryder was part of that. And he was dealing with Ruggiero. So he would either give Ruggiero dope, when Ruggiero's brother was really big heroin dealer. Well, so Mark's conspiracy, because Mark is a Jewish guy and real stylish guy, real classy dude, basically he was able to connect over to like Harlem and to the black drug dealers and people like that. So he actually Nicky Barnes wound up testifying against Mark. And Mark told me, he's like, man, Eric, he's like, I never met Nicky Barnes in my life. And he came to my trial and testified against me. But Mark wound up getting, I believe, 2 life sentences because down there, it was Nicky Barnes' ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, Thelma Banks or Thelma something. She wound up telling, and the guy Gator, he was a heroin dealer from Harlem that Mark was dealing with, he wound up cooperating. So that pretty much jammed Mark up, and Mark wound up getting 2 life sentences under the Kingpin statute or whatever it is, the CCE, Continual Criminal Enterprise. I think there was a couple bodies on there also. Well, a few years back, Mark filed, as he's getting older, he's been in 30 some years. His health was not doing that great. And he filed for compassionate release, which we do see a lot of these guys who chopped up people and everything, they're getting released. Well, the FBI came out and said that Mark could still be a danger to FBI agents, stuff like that. Just a bunch of shit, which he's not a danger or whatever. Well, anyway, things looked to have taken a turn for the worse health-wise for Mark. Because, and I don't know, last time I saw him, we were in Allenwood Low. He wasn't in that bad of health, but what tells me that things took a bad turn for him is a federal judge is now urging the Bureau of Prisons, the Federal Bureau of Prisons, to release Mark immediately so he can come home to pass on with his family. So that sucks. I like Mark. Mark was a good dude, man. He used to have a ticket. I've told stories on here about me playing Mark's ticket. And, Mark is a decent guy. Some people say, well, you do the crime, you do the time. He's been in over 30 years. He didn't kill nobody. A couple bodies in his thing or whatever. That was all drug dealers and murderers and things like that. He never hurt nobody innocent, anything like that. There is speculation that back in the day in Atlanta Penitentiary, Mark paid the Aryan Brotherhood, a couple of the Aryan Brotherhood, to take out Billy Bright, who was, they think that him and Tommy Karate had something to do with taking out Mark's son. But, Mark was never convicted of that. Who knows what the deal was with that, and, whatever. But things look bad for him, health-wise. Hopefully, the Bureau of Prisons listens to a federal judge and releases Mark Ryder. Also, Tony Aiello needs to be released also. Okay, guys, just remember, until next time, always stand on business.